Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to COBOL, where we will learn how we can create a table and we can implement a search all operation on that particular table. So in short, we are going to see how we can use search all statement in COBOL program. Prior to this session, we have already discussed about the search operation, where we use search statement in order to perform some operation on a table in order to search the data. Now, what is the difference between search and search all? So, if I explain you in a simpler terms, then search operation can be performed on unsorted data, whereas if we talk about search all operation, then this operation can be performed only on sorted data. So the first requirement is that like the data should be sorted and in ascending order. Okay, so this is the requirement for this search all. Now if we talk about the syntax structure and all the things other than this theoretical concept, then this thing we are going to discuss in this particular session. But before we start the session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because these all sessions are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be very easy for you to understand the ongoing topic. Because for now, we are just focusing on the search all operation. So here I'm going to take option 2 for this TSCBPGM96. Now on this program, like you can see, the first thing that we have mentioned here is that identification division. Now what is identification division block? Identification division block is a block that we use in order to store the information related to program identity. So you can see here we have stored the program identity information, which is uh, the program ID and author name. So here program ID is denoting the program name, which is TSCBPGM96, and author is denoting author name, which is Sharmit. Okay. After that, what we are doing, we are declaring some comment line. So how to declare the comment line? So in to initiate the comment line, what you can do, you can put asterisk on the very first position. So you can place your cursor on the very first position, and from there you can count till 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Okay, so these are the 7 characters. After 7th, at 7th position you will put asterisk, and after that whatever you will write here will be considered as a comment line. Got it? Fine. So likewise I have declared 3 lines as a comment line, which is 5, 6 and 7, and here I have mentioned a topic name, which is table with search all statement. Now below to this, what we are doing, we are declaring the data division, and we all know the data division is a very important thing if we want to declare some variable in program, COBOL program, right? So here you can see we have data division, and under this data division we have mentioned working storage section. So this is the working storage section. In this working storage section, we have declared a few things like all the tables and the variable that we are going to use for this program throughout the program. So how to declare table? So to declare table, firstly we are specifying level number as 01, which is denoting higher data hierarchy, and the table name is WS table. Then we are using subordinate element as with a level number 05, and the declaration is like this: WS record occurs 10 time ascending key. So this is very important keyword. Okay, ascending key is WS num indexed by I. So what we mentioned here, we have mentioned what we specified here, like we just instructed that the data would be in a sorted form in ascending order, and the key is WS num, which is indexed by I. Clear? So this data is indexed by I, and the data is in ascending order form in terms of WS num. Below to this, you can see here we have subordinate element as 10, which is denoting you can see here subordinate element is with the level number 10, denote for variable WS num PIC 9 of 2, and 10 WS name PIC A of 3. where 9 is denoting numeric digit and A is denoting alphabetic. Clear? Now, one thing here I want to mention that this thing is not required if you are using this code on COBOL specific compiler or maybe any other online compiler. But when I tried the same thing on in this IBMI system, then it is giving error and it is showing that I is not defined. So maybe you can figure out the solution for this thing, like why I'm getting this issue. But the only difference is that, like, if you don't specify this thing on like if you don't specify this thing on COBOL specific compiler like JDoodle or any online compiler, then it will work. But here, just for the compilation purpose, I added this thing, but am I know that this is not the right way to use it because it is not required, because I have tried it multiple time on other compiler and it is working fine there, but not sure why it is not working here. But fine, for the time being I just use this to compile the things. But as I mentioned, like, you can also I would recommend you to try this without this as well. Like, if it is working in your system, it is fine. Otherwise we will figure out something in upcoming session. Okay, but for now you can see I just declared I as a separate variable with PIC picture clause 9 of 2 numeric 2 digit value 1. Below to this, on line number 17, we have initiated the procedure division. In this procedure division we are moving the values like 1 to ABC. Now look at the data. Here the initial two thing is denoting the numbers 1 2, then 3 characters denoting the name ABC, 5 6 number, DEF is a name, 34 is number, GHI is a name, 78 is number, JKL is name, then 93 is number, MNO is name, 11 is number, and PQR is name. Okay, so likewise we have initialized this data to WS table, and you can see it is in a increasing order and sorted data. So this is the very important thing for this particular uh, approach, or you can say the operation, because for search all the data should be in ascending order and in increasing order, ascending order and in sorted form. Okay, fine. So if it is sorted form, then for sure it is in a, like, if it is in ascending order, then for sure it is in a sorted form. Then we are using search all. So to use search all, you can simply write here search all ws rec at end display record not found. So if record if not if record not found, then we can print record not found when ws hyphen num of I equal 93. When it is 93, then display record found, display ws num I, and display ws name of I, and then you can simply do end search. Clear? And then later on we are using stop run to terminate the program flow. Okay, so let me show you the output, although the output is bit changed because we are using external I, so that's why it is causing issue and it is showing record not found. Why? Because we have forced the value of I as 1, but this is not the right way, right? Because it should be accommodate, right? But as as I mentioned, like, we have just specified this thing in order to compile the program, but and that's the reason, like, it is checking for ws num of 1, which is not 93, which is 12. So in this case it is not giving any proper data. Okay, let me do one thing, let's make it as 12 and let's see what will happen now. So I compiled it and you can see record found 12 and ABC is printed. But the thing is that it is working fine because we have set the value. But what if I want to change? I don't want to hard code this value. So in that case we can figure out something like how we can make it this work for every scenario, because right now we just tried with 93, it is not working, but in case of 12 it is working perfectly. So this thing maybe you can figure out as a assignment for this session. But overall I have explained you the approach or the process that we can use in order to search all item in a program using COBOL search all operation. Okay, so I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.